What's up, guys? Tis the season for another Skyblock episode. Today, I am going to be beating up a beehiver. Just kidding. This is just the intro, and I thought it was funny, so I figured I'd put it as background clips. I'm going to be getting 1 bill bank because I got a G-Drag like 2 weeks ago, but you kind of need bank to get G-Drag. So anyways, let's get into it. Okay, guys, so Cole is now mayor, meaning there's a bunch of fiestas, which means Polar Void books have gone up to like 3.3 mil per. And I think it's safe to say that I made a lot of money with that. I mean, like I didn't actually buy like these 5 chests full because I only got this. Just kidding, these are empty. I did fill up this. The reason that they're not all full is because I had more than all of, I think I had that full thing and that full thing of Polar Voids, except I already sold like a bunch of them. Actually, no, I don't think did I have this one? I might have had this one. I don't remember. But yeah, there's a lot of Polar Voids in here, and I bought them for an average of around 2 mil per, and now I can sell them for 3.3 mil per, which is 1.3 million coins per book. And I bought like well over 200 books, so I think it's safe to say I made a tiny bit of profit. So I'm gonna have to get to work on selling all of this, which is gonna take 10 years. Okay, so I put all of the books in the bazaar, and there's a lot of them. I think you know what? I'm too lazy to do the math right now. I'll leave like a note saying how much this is all worth if it all fills, which it hopefully should fill. But I already have 200 mil because I've sold some overnight and stuff for slightly lower. I sold it for 2.8 mil because I wasn't sure if it was going to go up to 3 mil, and it went past 3.3 mil. So yeah. Okay, guys. So I currently have 11,955 reputation. I'm super close to 12k, which is pretty much max. It's like I'm gonna have to get more and then grind the other faction for max on both sides. But like for this faction, it's essentially maxed. So that'll be pretty cool. I think I just need to kill Mage, Burrs, Duke, and stuff. I don't know why I didn't have enough mana to kill that right there. I think I should probably be fire veiling. Oh, I don't have G-Drag Bank. I forgot about that. I'm a silly man. Anyways, maybe now I don't have an excuse to get to just not do Kuja. Probably should do Kuja. Makes tons of money while still being a combat thing. I have combat 60 and I have the rep, so it's like there's no reason for me not to do it. And yet I don't want to do it because yeah. Also, does anyone know if there's a way to speed up the mage faction boss? Because it's just kind of annoying. I don't know, I don't think there is. I haven't seen anyone do it, but there also could be, and I'm just being a silly man. And there we go. I finally got 12k rep. There's no message. I thought there'd be a cool fancy message saying oh, you've done everything you need to do. That's okay, I want a cool message. This is a scam. Is there actually nothing? I feel like there'd be something. I mean, I can buy the Infernal Keys now. They're expensive, but let's see. I don't think there's anything specific that I can do other than Kudra. I don't know. Let me know in the comments if I'm just being a stupid. I guess I could get the whatever minions. I don't know. Hey, grab it. Oh hey, Bat Bestiary level up. I'm Bat level 15. Okay, that was my first ever floor 7 while being completely solo. That's cool. Also, I forgot to mention it, but I can finally get the upgrade, whatever it's called, fame rank upgrade. I need to spend 4,500 bits, and I currently have 18,000, so I can finally get this. There's a sale. I don't know what I should buy. Just gonna buy one of those, and there we go. Oh, that's another 15,000 bits that I can earn. That's nice. I just bought a pocket sack and sack because why not? I think it's one of the higher coins per bit ratio, so I'll just sell it for 11.88 mil. 11.8. I don't know if people actually buy these because I've always bought them with bits, but guess there's only one way to find out. Is that maxed? I don't know if that's the max bestiary. Ooh, it is. That's pretty cool. Alright, so I just finished soloing floor 7, and I think this is my 1000th floor run, of all time, not counting, master mode. Hang on, let me... Yeah, see right there, it says 1000 total runs in floors. Wait. A Bow Pet? Dude, I haven't dropped a Bow Pet in, I think I dropped one Bow Pet. years ago on my old account, and it was a legendary. I hope this one's a legendary. Because if it's epic, I'm pretty sure it's like worthless, but whatever. I don't think it's in my inventory. Does that mean it spawns? I don't actually remember. I'm pretty sure last time it like teleported to my inventory, but I got no idea. Yeah, it's definitely not in my inventory. So I guess that means it has to be in that pile, hopefully. I can't see anything, but I don't know. Yeah, I have no idea where it is. I hope it's there and it didn't just like teleport into lava or something. Oh. It's epic, I guess. Oh well, it's free like pet score, I guess. Okay, so in preparation for one bill bank, because I'm getting like really close, I have done a lot of M5 runs. Like a lot, so that should help me get closer. Let's see, I think after all those minions, I have, wow, that is a lot of coins. After that, like 16 mil that I can put in the bank, I am now at 967 million coins. I am so close to maxing the bank. Woo! In order to get like all the rest of the coins, I'm going to be buying cultivating books from the bit shop because I think they're at decent like coins per bit right now. And so I figured I'll just buy like a bunch of those. And selling all of these should hopefully get me to enough. I think that's as many as I can afford. That should hopefully get me to enough to fill up my bank. I think my book's sold. I think my book's sold. Oh, that's one last book. And that is enough. Let's go! 1 billion coins. That took like 2 weeks of playing the game. Woo, that is taken so long, and now I get to damage test. Let's go. Okay, guys, so as you probably know, I finally maxed out my bank. One bill that's so satisfying. It took like 2 weeks of not really actively grinding for coins that much. I still did a bit, but it was mainly just like playing through the game, like doing dungeons, getting coins slowly through that sort of thing. But I will now be testing out the G-Drag with one bill bank, because if you can see from the legendary treasure perk, gain 0.25% damage for every million coins to the bank with a max of 250%. So I'm going to be testing both with and without the bank just to find out how much it affects, like, because I don't actually know anything about the mechanics, and if it's like damage stat, I'm pretty sure it's just overall damage, but I have no idea, to be honest, because I know it affects like mage ability. But I guess I'm just going to be testing that. So first, my test will be with 0%, or 0 coins in my bank. Wow, one bill person satisfying. But I'm going to be using Silky because it gives crit damage. Because I already have a lot of strength from both my giant sword and from my G-Drag. Because G-Drag gives like only strength. So this is my giant sword. Don't ask why it's soulbound, because I'm gonna pretend that I wasn't really stupid. It's really bad, but I like don't use it for anything, so it doesn't really matter. It does have Smite 7, which will increase its damage towards graveyard zombies. Wow, I can't speak. But I'll just test it against these guys. Let's see. 563k, 566k, 621k, 621k, 565. I have no idea why the damage varies like that. I don't think it's Legion because I'm the only one here. This is without bank. It's pretty good. Like, I would be happy with that damage. Just that alone, because, I mean, G-Drag Pet, even without the perk, it still gives, like, 127 strength that, plus a bunch more from Gold Collection. Actually, I don't know if that's counted in that. And also, it gives just tons of Magic Find and bonus attack speed. But, now I can add Bank, which might increase it by 250%. I don't know if it's the in damage, because if it is, that's, like, really good, but I don't think it's the in damage. Not entirely sure, but I guess there's only one way to find out. 886k, 806k, 823k, 825k, 887k, 823k. Yeah, so it's like it increased it by around 200k, which or 200 to 300. I think it's more like 300. No, I don't know. It's math is hard, but I think so. Does that mean it increases the damage actually? Because I'm not 100% sure. That obviously wasn't 250% increase because I didn't start dealing like 1 point like 25 million or whatever I would be doing. Otherwise, a bit more than that. But it also was like very good anyways, because even without that whole thing, it's extremely good. I kind of want to test out my term too and see just like how does the bank affect that? Like just with term, and then I can also test mage too, because I'm not actually sure how why am I there? I'm not actually sure how much it affects like mage damage, and if it's gonna be like the same proportion. I think it should affect range at the same amount. 324k. I don't have 100% crit chance there, but so 324k, 274k, 316k. Yeah, so it seems about 320k. And then if I put my coins in my bank, theoretically, if it increases by the same amount, it should be like 400k to 500k, something like that. But I have no idea. 490k, yeah. So I think that's probably around the same percentage-wise, with a bit less just in the pure numbers. But that is also really good. Plus the bonus attack speed. Why do I have 99% attack speed? That is kind of funny. I thought I would have 100, but that's like really OP because it means I can shoot like a ton of arrows per second. Plus I'm shooting 3, so it like triples the damage basically. But now I guess I can test it with me. Also, I'm not using like an optimized archer set by any means, just because like I'm prioritizing crit damage over crit chance, which is I don't think anyone's ever done that with a term ever. But I should also test out mage just because I want to know if because the mage could be affected. So if I put everything on intelligence, and then I'll also need to get out my mage set, which outside of dungeons is this set. I made a video on it. You should watch if you haven't watched it, and if you have watched it, then good for you. I probably will upgrade it in the future, but not now because I'm like lazy and I just want to test with hype. I have Smite 7 on my hype too, so it'll do more against graveyard zombies, but let's see. Actually, I should probably compare it to just like a sheep first and do it without bank. Just so it can be like, I want to know how good it is compared to sheep. Like if you play only RCM, is it worth getting a G-Drag? That is not the correct... I said RCM and then I left clicked. Okay, 1.7 mil, 1.7... This is with sheep, by the way. 1.7 mil, 1.7 mil, 1.7... Actually, I should probably use Implosion Belt and like my mana set of equipment because I'm a bit silly. Okay, I have my mana set now, and I'm doing 2.2 mil, 2.2 mil. Also, Implosion Belt increases the damage by a lot. 2.2 mil, yeah, it's pretty consistent. So then if I swap to G-Drag, it'll probably go down because the strength doesn't affect it. Yeah, 1.96 mil. 1.96 mil. So that's like a pretty significant drop, and then I wonder how much, because sheep reduces mana cost, so is it better for DPS to use G-Drag? I'm guessing it is with 1 mil bank, but I don't know. 2.9 mil. Yeah, almost 3 mil. So that's like an 800k increase, which is really good, actually. I don't actually know if that's... I think that's around the same increase from like... Actually, no. It went from 1.9... That's like a 30%... Actually, so yeah, that is fairly similar. I forgot about the Aurora ability that always kills me when I fight Mage Boss and Crimson Isle, which I kind of wish it didn't do that. Because I'll be like, oh, spamming click, click, click. I just got distracted. Okay, well, anyways, it increases damage by enough to make sure that, like, the sheep bonus, where you consume less mana, where is it? 20% less mana, you do well over 20% more damage. So G-Drag is definitely better. Plus, you just have to click less. So I think the moral of the story is G-Drag is really good, and 1 mil bank is also really good, and it's also like really expensive for a good reason, but also like 1 bill is so much, it's so painful to grind out. But oh well, now I have coins again, so I can do whatever else I want. Speaking of which, before you click off the video, just wondering, like, how would y'all react to not just progression videos? Because progression videos take me like 25 plus hours of gameplay to make on like average. Like 1 billion coins, grinding 1 billion coins per video. I can't really manage that. So I was thinking about also doing like other sorts of videos. Not sure what. It'll still probably be Skyblock related. Just like other sort of things that don't take me like absurd amounts of time to upload or make so that I can upload more than like once a week. Anyways, that was another episode of Skyblock. You should subscribe or else you're bald. And you don't want to be bald. Trust me.